That's it for you.
Here we go, turn around.
Yeah, you can.
I find it
I
very,
totally like
very
you.
awkward.
You completely ignoring you.
Oh, God. Can't like nothing's happening.
Well, if Rena made a little more room on the couch, I wouldn't have my ass half off. I would have squashed up against him.
Right, because that's what makes this awkward.
Yeah, exactly. It's uncomfortable.
Dude.
Yeah,
Okay, more text to follow. Fun fact.
So let's talk about the game. First off, game is at 9. Okay? We set our clocks back an hour, which means it's only it's a half hour earlier than it was, but it's actually a half hour later in some sun clock. We're going black shorts. I think we'll try and go yellow tops, give it a jamble beat.
Done, bitch.
She's fucking great.
So I think we took a little bit of things against them the first time through. Defensively, they like the IO a lot, okay? So we need to camp on that. We'll probably do similar to what we've been doing, force them upwind and no IO. That a round shot is tricky. What they do maybe better than any team that we've faced, when they get one break or one swing, they hit 2, 3, 4 more in a row. So there's two ways that we're going to stop that. When one goes off, the mark has to be extra diligent about getting around to that space. They have quick releases, so get around quick, try and get to the thrower if possible, because you don't want to overcommit and they'll hit the IO. The second thing is, as a defender, they change the attack angle very well, an upfield defender. So you can't camp on the open side. You can't give your guy a 10-yard cushion to the closed side mark, because that attack angle is going to change. A throw, if the disc is 5 yards away, I'm guarding the front of the stack, and inside out here might be tough if the offense is going this way. But if they suddenly swing the disc to where Brust is, that's not even an inside out. That's almost open side of the field or whatever. Okay, when that attack angle changes, your position is no longer valid, and they change the attack angle well. So we have to be with our guys. I realize that's schematic. It made no sense. The diagram I was drawing with. But as the disc moves, the attack angle moves. And so if you give your guy a 5-yard cushion, suddenly that's very exploitable from a different angle. So we're talking like 3-yard cushions max. Okay. A big thing that can help is the sideline telling us it's dump middle, or it's swung far side. If all the defenders upfield can hear that as it's happening, when the disc goes up, dump middle, everyone can kind of jab step and adjust their footing, their positioning immediately. Okay, so we need that help. I think they're going to run a lot of Zone D, or they're going to run some Zone D. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem with it. One thing to focus on if we are getting a little bit stuck is let's have one of the poppers or the opposite handler cut into the cut. Because I think something that we've talked about with the mid-mid coming straight to the thrower, they don't do. They'll follow a guy through the cut, and then we have a gap. Okay, so if things are looking kind of stagnant, we can get some movement into the cut from the wings or from the off handler. Sorry. That's kind of common sense. We'll realize it when we see it. It's not anything we haven't practiced, but just be cognizant of it going in. Final thing, the D-zone needs to work with our legs. I think we've seen it today, in both games maybe. Our D has been running a very open line. We haven't been relying on 7 guys to pull the D team along. So because of that, our D's legs are fresher than any other team's, and especially fresher than any other team's O. So when we get the disc, we need to put in the work to make it easy. It will be easy. If everyone's moving, it'll be easy. Part of that is making viable deep cuts, okay? Looking for the disc deep. That's not going to come every time. It's probably going to come on a rare occasion. But we've been getting shut down when everyone's coming in and we're getting fronted, and we need to have a release valve so that we can pump it if we get a chance. Okay, I think they've almost been stopping one underneath cut and then trying to plug lanes, and if you make an underneath cut and then go, you could find yourself with 10 or 15-yard cushion, and you're only 25, 30 yards away from the thrower. It's a very easy completion. And so work hard in and out, work hard in the variable lanes. I think we're gonna be better served if we have 7 guys on the field who are trying to get the disc in their hands at all costs versus 2 guys who are doing that and 3 who are standing in the stack. So sideline needs to remind us to run. The last thing I meant to mention this out in our post-stretch circle after the semi. I think one of the things that our group is doing right now is that everyone is contributing. I mean, I think I could probably point out a play that every person had today that was like a game changer or a big clutch play. And it's not just on the field either. I mean, play is, you know, for the off the field guys is not the right term, but the contributions are coming from Kevin and Woody and Yarbrough, who are fucking expending everything they have to get us where we want to go. And so when we're playing, when you're one of the 7 who gets to play, you're working for 24. It's not 7. It's not even 1. You've got the power of 24 guys behind you. So know that. I think we are going to, if we go out and our O does their thing, which they've been doing great, and our D plays like we've been playing the last couple of games, we're going to fucking bury them. We are going to fucking bury them. I tell you what, they're probably sitting thinking about, oh yeah, we can do this against their D. Their D is really soft this way. That team that they saw Thursday was a fucking different team. We've said it. I think it's true. We didn't have 1 bid against them, I think. Maybe 1. We're going to have fucking 5 bids on every point. They're going to feel it wearing down on them as they have to get to their 3rd and 4th and 5th cut, as their cutters are getting shut down when they try and make their undercuts, and the marks are shutting down long throws by being aggressive, and they're looking to the dump at 7, and the dump isn't doing what they expect it to do because we're so in their shit. It's going to be fucking amazing. I think I played in this game tomorrow a lot of times. It is nothing different. It is really nothing different. It's not about who's on the other side of the field. It's not about who's watching. It's about the 24 guys. We're going to put in the same performance tomorrow that we started with today. It might be 15-8. It might be. But it's because we're going to do it. It's not because Boston had a bad day. It's not because the fans were fired up. It's not because the observers made some calls. It's because 24 dudes went out and fucking played their asses off. Played the fucking game of their lives. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going down tomorrow. So be ready. And be a part of this. Okay, we talked a little bit last night about these decisions. Those decisions are going to come up tomorrow. We passed today. Okay, did enough to pass the test. Tomorrow those same decisions are going to come. And when we start pushing teams to their 14th, 15th, 16th option, and we're still making good decisions, we're still deciding to cut with that guy to not give him a step, we're still just hitting the undercut because our cutter has made his 5th, 6th, 7th cut and their guy finally relented. It's going to be all reaffirmed. There's no doubt. It's going to be fun. Most important, it is going to be fun. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Their defense is also like the hook and line.
We'll be ready for that shit.
Their defense is going to get scored on all these. What turn?
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know.
It's a new fucking team tomorrow. Badass. This team's badasses.
To your neighbors.